Bismillah. Are you worried about gray hair and are wondering how you can maybe get rid of it or prevent it from getting worse or possibly even reverse it? There are ways naturally you can do this. I'm going to share with you how to do it, what they do, and you're going to love how easy this is. Now we're going to be talking about all kind of gray hair. So we're going to be talking about the premature gray hair, which is gray hair you get within your 20s and 30s, as well as the hair you naturally get as you get older. This remedy will help with both kinds. Now before we get too much into it, I want to mention that if you have premature gray hair, this is actually the easiest one to get rid of, and because it's usually due to your diet factors. So you want to start working on that right away. Start incorporating leafy green vegetables. They have lots of vitamin A, C, and E, and iron, calcium. Help to maintain the health of your hair follicles and promote the production of that color. You can eat more mushrooms. They're high in zinc and copper. This helps your overall scalp health and also your melanin production. You can eat more lentils in your diet. They have a lot of B9 and folate. This helps with the hair not turning gray soon, so it helps to prevent that. So it's good to incorporate more lentils. Any kind of berries are also good for premature graying of the hair because they have lots of antioxidants. So if you like berries, try and include those. Or you could try fatty fishes and chia seeds or flax seeds. These are also really high in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. They help the overall health of your hair. So just start incorporating some of this if you're got premature graying before we get into this other recipe, and you'll probably get rid of it just by these diet changes. Okay, so the first ingredient we're going to be talking about that'll really help your gray hair disappear is castor oil. Castor oil can help combat the gray hair problem. Castor oil also may irritate your skin, so make sure you do a little patch test to make sure you're not one of those who get irritated by using the castor oil, and then you can go ahead and use this recipe. But castor oil is very good for the scalp. It helps to hydrate, it gives a good nutrition food to the hair, and it also helps because it has a lot of linoleic acid, which helps to combat the gray hair. And if you regularly apply this castor oil to your scalp, it helps to delay any kind of gray hair from coming. It's loaded with vitamin E, it's really high, and it has a lot of antioxidant power, so this helps to neutralize any of the free radicals that also cause your hair to fall, lose color, and destroy your scalp health. Castor oil also helps to grow your hair and promote hair growth, so it's really good to include this. Please take a minute to like and subscribe. It'll really help this channel to grow. Something special about castor oil is when you mix it with other oils, it also helps to amplify its effects. Castor oil also is one of those special oils that helps to darken your hair naturally. So it will help to darken your hair overall. And if you have existing gray hair, it may help to darken them. Right, the next ingredient is blackseed oil. And this one is probably the most essential and going to be changing your hair the most, along with our final ingredient. So let's talk a little bit about how this works. Now, blackseed oil not only can delay gray hair from coming, but it also has been shown to help reverse gray hair in many people. So it is excellent at stimulating the melanin production and turning it dark again. And it has a power to actually encourage your natural pigment cells to wake up and start producing more color for your hair. Blackseed oil is also very high in linoleic acid, more than castor oil, and this helps to prevent black pigment cell reduction. So this is very important to retain your color. It also makes your hair very shiny anyway, so lots of great properties from the blackseed oil. Something also very special about blackseed oil is it helps to fight the hair fall, so you don't lose hair as fast, and it even induces hair to regrow. So while you are preventing and reversing your gray hair with the blackseed oil, it will also help to make your hair stronger, healthier, and keep it from falling out and grow. So this is always a good thing, growing new hair, getting rid of the gray hair, all of this with the blackseed oil. Now our last ingredient that's going to be in this recipe is lavender oil. It's one of the top choices to use for darkening your hair. And it also may help to promote your hair growth and prevent thinning. It makes this mixture smell really nice when you put it in your hair. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. It's loaded with benefits for your hair. It's really good also at helping to promote hair growth, preventing baldness, and keeping your scalp really healthy, which is important if you're trying to keep your hair color in. Because what happens is too much hydrogen peroxide gets formed on the scalp, and this kills your color and makes the white hair come quite quickly. So by having a really good scalp health, this can help prevent that. I would say lavender oil and the blackseed oil together are really potent for helping with your gray hair, and mixing that with the castor oil makes it even stronger to really accelerate the process of getting your hair back on track, strong, and preventing the gray hair and helping to reverse it. A lot of Western medicines would say there's no cure for gray hair, it's just part of growing old or whatever, but that's not true. And don't let them ever convince you that it is. There's lots of ways to help with your hair. Your diet is number one, and this recipe definitely number two. Make sure you incorporate it. Let's get into how the recipe works. Now for this recipe, I actually added one more ingredient. You don't have to add it, but I really like it because it helps to blend the oils better, and it's also excellent for your hair, and that is coconut oil. Coconut oil also is great for any kind of hair fall. It encourages the regrowth of hair. It prevents premature graying as well. It's really good for nourishing and strengthening your hair all the way to the roots. And it's one of those oils that get absorbed into the hair because most oils sit on the outside. The coconut oil has some properties in it that help it to actually get past the outer layers and deep into the hair. So this is really good. You want to be able to open the hair follicles with the coconut oil and help these other oils to really get in there and do their work. So for the recipe, you will need 1 teaspoon coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of blackseed oil, 1 teaspoon castor oil, and about 20 drops of lavender essential oil. You want to warm these oils up. So just warm them up enough that you can put your finger in them and it's not burning you. You don't want it to be too hot, because when they're warm, it actually gets absorbed much more. It helps to wake up the scalp and get them inside where they need to be going. So don't hurt your scalp by making it too hot, but just warm enough that it'll get some action going. You want to apply this mixture to your scalp, so make sure you part your hair and just gently put it onto your scalp. Rub it a little bit, not too hard, and go all around all of your scalp first. Then you can wipe it down all through the rest of your hair, all the way to the tips if you like, but it's mostly important that you get it onto the roots. But of course it's excellent for your hair, so it's great to soak up all in your entire hair if you like. And leave this in your hair for 3 to 4 hours. You don't want to sleep with it overnight. 3 or 4 hours is enough. Having it on too long may clog up your pores and actually prevent the hair from growing and changing and doing its thing. So you don't want to leave it too long. So 3-4 hours is enough. And then you can wash it out. And just wash it out with sulfate-free shampoo, something mild, something with no hydrogen peroxide in it. Make sure you read labels, because shampoos are actually one of the things that cause gray hair to start, because it's quite damaging to your hair if you're using these chemical shampoos. So if you don't use something natural and you're getting a chemical shampoo from the store, make sure it's sulfate-free and hydrogen peroxide free. These things are quite damaging for your hair and will just destroy your whole benefits of what you're doing. So make sure you're getting something good for your hair if you really want this to work. So how many times? You should do this about 3 times a week. You want to really prevent and reverse this 3 times a week. And you can do this process for as long as you like until you see the results that you like. You can also continue to use this mixture forever if you like, for 1 time a week. Once your hair is gone back to normal and it's gotten rid of all the gray, it's looking really good, you can go to 1 time a week. It's excellent for your hair. I think that's it. So if you have any more questions or things that I missed, leave some comments down below. Make sure you leave comments if you tried it and how well it's worked for you after a few months, so people can see your results. and help people to get a better understanding. If you want to know more about blackseed oil, I've done a lot of videos on it here. Please go and check them out. It's amazing for you. Not only for your hair, but for your whole body. I like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.